Daytime baseball here on. Now at the plate, Brett Gardner. He will lead.
Left fielder, Brett Gardner.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And we are underway from Fenway as the first pitch is taken for ball one. Now the 1-1 pitch is in there for the second strike. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Here's big Aaron Judge. Lifetime against Chris Sale. Not a lot of success, 0 for 12. And on 10 occasions, he's been a strikeout victim.
Yeah, you attack the zone and get a swing and a miss that late on your first pitch fastball. Good chance he's coming right back with the same thing.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Here's Didi Gregorius. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Well, clearly this guy doesn't need many warm-up pitches because he's 98 miles an hour in the first inning. Newsflash to the offense.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made. Stepping in, Mookie Betts. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First offering on its way. That's a tough take. He jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. Hicks going back. On the warning track, he makes the catch. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. Previous history with Luis Severino. He's hitting .429. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him. No balls and 1 strike. 0-2 the count to Benintendi. Severino has both great strikeout stuff and exceptional command on the mound to go with it. A rare combination, but one that makes him one of the best in our sport.
Matty V, you talked about it. He doesn't walk a whole lot of guys. Well, if you don't walk a lot of guys, that means you have to throw the ball in the strike zone. And when you do with great stuff like this guy has, he racks up the strikeouts. There aren't a lot of guys that get strikeouts.
Well, the play's been made. And Giancarlo Stanton now. He'll get us started in the top of the second. Bounce it to the left side. Devers fields it cleanly. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. Now at the plate, Aaron Hicks. Lifetime against Chris Sale. He's a .348 batter. He's gone down on strikes 8 times as well. Hard hit ball to second. Nunez from the outfield grass. On to Moreland, and that's in time for the second out. Here's and he'll step off and try and reset. Here's the first pitch to him. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. No score here as we play inning number 2. And look out as that one ran in and got him. Coming to the plate now, Greg Bird. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. First pitch on its way. Way in front of a great slider that time. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
You know, he's had a very economical start out there. Got through the first inning on just 9 pitches, and he's got a chance to keep it in single digits again here in the second.
And a slider. Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. Previous history with Luis Severino. He brings a 4 for 12 line. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Gardner is there. 1 away. Into the box now, Xander Bogaerts. First pitch coming, here it is. 0-1 the count. Swing and a miss on a nice biting slider.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Xander Bogaerts goes down for the second out in the bottom half. The windup and the 0-1. High in the air out to center field. Hicks is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Stepping into the box, number 25, and he's ready to take his first cuts.
Number 25.
Here's the pitch. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball one. And that one just missed outside. The 2-1 home is looked at for ball three.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
2-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed. 2-2. A bouncer up the middle. Bogaerts has it. A jumping catch at second for 1. On to Moreland. It's a double play. Here's Brett Gardner now. He went down looking to open up the ball game. Swing and a liner, but this will find the shortstop's glove for the third out of the. Digging in, Eduardo Nunez. Previous history with Luis Severino. He's just 1 for 6. Popped up, back behind second. Number 25 is there. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Coming to the plate now, Sandy Leon. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The windup and the 0-1 is put in play to the right side of the infield. He's got it. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone here in the home third. Next up for the Red Sox, Jackie Bradley Jr. This guy is still looking at a 0 in the hit column. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. Throw in. Striding in once again, Aaron Judge. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Popped him up. Sale in foul ground. But it's the first baseman that gets there to haul it in. And there's 1 away now. 1 gone in the inning now, and here's Didi Gregorius. Both teams so far yet to crack the hit column. Pulled toward right center field. Chasing after it is Bradley. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Giancarlo Stanton. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Yankees still on the lookout for hit number 1 here. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Short, hit hard. That's a hit, the first of the game for the Yankees. Digging in for his second at-bat, Aaron Hicks. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. A real chess match going on over there at first now as he steps off to stare him back. From the stretch. Hit sharply on the ground. Bogaerts has it. Over to Nunez for the force, and that ends the inning. Here's Mookie Betts. First offering on its way.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
Finally, a take. No, seriously. That's the first pitch they've taken the entire game.
Gregorius into shallow center, and that's the first out of the inning. Digging in to try it again, Andrew Benintendi. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Red Sox still looking for their first hit here. Hit hard on the ground to short. Gregorius is there. Throw gets him, 2 down. Here's J.D. Martinez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And a whiff at a good slider that time. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
The lineup top to bottom looks like they have no approach or game plan whatsoever. It's like they're deciding to swing before the pitch is even coming out of the pitcher's hand.
And a half-hearted swing there. Here's Miguel Andujar now. First delivery to him on the way. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted. High and deep, and it's gone into the monster seats. Ready for another chance? Greg Bird. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. High fly ball out to straightaway center. There to take it in is Bogaerts, and that's the first out. Digging in. Now for the Yankees.
Number 25.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Skied into straightaway right. Betts has a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Next for New York, Austin Romine. First pitch coming. Here it is. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Hey, nice job of bouncing back after the leadoff homer. 2 quick outs after the bomb, and he's got a chance to get out of this.
And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. One run, 2 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Benintendi is there, and he brings it in on the warning track. Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. They want to get.
No one can make a play on this one, and the first Red Sox hit is good for extra bases. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. Here's Xander Bogaerts now, as he'll look to bring home that tying run for second with a base hit into the outfield. Chopped weakly to the left. Andujar's got it. Throw just in time as they get him by an eyelash. Rafael Devers the next to bat, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. 1 ball, no strikes to count. And the recovery will be in time to get him at the plate, and that's going to hurt because now there are 2 away. Fouled away.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
Very weakly on the ground. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. 2-2 pitch just missed.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
Gardner is there, and that retires the side. Here's Brett Gardner now, and he'll step in to start things out against Chris Sale. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Now the 1-1 pitch. It is a fastball in off the plate for a ball. To 2-2 now. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Started to go. They'll look for the appeal down to third and ring him up, says the third base umpire. He's gone. Ready once again, Aaron Judge. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Bradley on the run. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now. Here's Didi Gregorius. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Ripped on the ground to first. Moreland is there, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning. Striding in for Boston, Eduardo Nunez. He popped out in his first trip.
Second baseman, Eduardo
And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Reined in. And that's out number 1. Digging in for his second at-bat, Sandy Leon. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Yeah, Matt, it's incredible to watch him go after guys. He's forcing a lot of early contact, and they haven't done a whole lot with the balls they put in play against him.
And a fastball flew it right by him, and there are 2 down. First offering on its way. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
This is the bugaboo on the offensive side. You want to stay in there and work a guy's count and hopefully get into the bullpen. But when you find yourself...
And the tag is on him. Digging in and looking for more, Giancarlo Stanton. He singled his last time up. Here's a shot to left field and deep. On to Lansdowne and gone. Striding in once again, Aaron Hicks. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. A swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1.
They haven't gotten much going against this guy so far in this one. He's been pitching well. And one of the key numbers to look at, first pitch strikes, over 70% so far in this outing.
And he looks at a ball, 1-2. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. First delivery to him on the way. Hit hard on the ground is short. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game. The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Sent on the ground out to second. Spin throw gets him at first. The only play he had, and he made it a good one. Here's the first pitch to him. No balls and a strike to count. He takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2.
Wow, that changeup.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is... Here's Mookie Betts. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
The windup and the 0-1. Looking at strike 2, a fastball that catches the inside corner.
I mean, the obvious key right now is the movement on his 2-seam. He's able to spot it up in when he has to, and he's able to go backdoor.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And that's cut on and missed, 0-1. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. The 1-1. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. Here's J.D. Martinez. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
Textbook pitching performance so far in this one as we move into the later innings. First pitch strikes, how about over 90%? That's about as good as it gets.
1-2 as he chases the slider. Benintendi's on the move. Benintendi, base runner at first with 1 out. Try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2.
And it's late his afternoon of work, and the longer this at bat goes, the better chance of him making a mistake. But as a guy starts to tire, they're more likely to leave the ball up. But man, he's been good so far.
Too high, 1-0. Two and 1 to the Red Sox first baseman. The count now at 2-2. The 2-2. In front of the changeup there as this is chopped foul at home plate. Now another 2-2. Back up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit. Now a long throw to third. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. Ready for another shot now. Xander Bogaerts. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. And that misses inside 1-0. 2 balls and no strikes for Bogaerts.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here. So the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Bird into foul territory. Can't connect there. It's 2-2.
With runners on base, 2 outs and 2 strikes, this is a big next pitch for both sides.
Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. The 2-2 one more time. Hard hit ball to second. And the throw to first will be in time. Stepping in and ready for another shot.
The catcher, number 28.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Boy, good fight on the slider, and it just missed inside.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball's coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
Back up the middle. That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3. With that, the Yankees have put their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Brett Gardner. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Bradley moving in. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Digging in to try it again, Aaron Judge. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Lifted down the line in left. Waiting on it is Benintendi. 2 down. Ready for another chance. Didi Gregorius. And he's 0 for in this one, batting out of the 3 spot. And a whiff at a good slider that time. Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike 2. A ball and 2 strikes to Didi Gregorius. And he struck him out. His 7th of the ball. Digging in once again, Rafael Devers. He'll get things started. Now in the bottom.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
No balls and 1 strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And it's fouled away.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
And another foul ball. Smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now. Hit hard to third. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning. Next up for the Red Sox, Eduardo Nunez. He was a ground-out victim last time up. High center field. Hicks is under it. He's got it. So digging in now, Sandy Leon. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. Try to check it, and it's 0-1. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Now the 0-2 pitch. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
Up next for the Red Sox.
From the stretch.
Center fielder.
Fouled off.
Bradley.
No runs, 4 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Look out as this bat shatters on impact. And a close play at the bag, but a good stretch. In now is the Yankees.
Well, Matt, this is one of the problems. This guy's a good fastball, particularly low fastball hitter. It doesn't matter how hard or how low you throw it. That's right into this wheelhouse. What you want to do with this guy is move the ball from the belt up to get him to chase something that maybe he'll pop up in the infield.
Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Digging in the switch hitter, Aaron Hicks. He went down on strikes last time up. He's able to ride this one high and deep toward right center. But that'll be off the wall in right center. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
Up next for the
Coming to the plate now, Miguel Andujar. He's off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. On the ground to short. Could this be 2? Nunez on to Moreland as they get them both. It's a double play. Here's a roll to Chapman. If a man called on to close this one and earn a save in the 9th. From the stretch, here's the pitch. A changeup over the inside corner. The 0-2 on his way from Chapman. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's 1 away. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a ball 1-0. 2 balls and no strikes now to the Red Sox left fielder. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike. Lifetime line against Chapman. He's 0 for 4. Oh, he just threw that fastball by him. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Hicks going back at the track, and it bangs off the monster. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. So here's the cleanup hitter, Mitch Moreland, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Judge looks up. That one is out of here. This game is tied. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. Lifetime line against Chapman. He's 0 for 4. Hit out toward second. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done. The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Here comes the first pitch. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time.
Obviously, it's pretty deflating when you blow a lead in the bottom of the ninth, and now you're still fighting in extra innings. But the fact is, the game is tied, and a win is still very much a possibility, so they have to play that way.
Betts has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out.
Number 25.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Foul tip into the catcher's glove. It's strike one.
The hitter in this situation has to understand that this pitcher is on the attack, looking for a quick.
One out, nobody on. And he fouls this one off. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame for him. Now at the plate, Austin Romine is working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Strike one to start the at-bat. Wind up and the 0-1. Behind a changeup, if you can imagine, for a strike. This is in the air out to right. Nunez has a play, and that's the third out. Rafael Devers the next to bat. He'll step in trying to do something about this 2-2 tie. That's lifted the other way out to left. Gardner has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1. Settling in now, Eduardo Nunez. He flew out in his last at-bat. A 1 pitch on its way. Hit to third. And that's the second out. Striding in. Sandy Leon. Set and the pitch. Hit on the ground to short. Gregorius has it. Throw on to first, and here's Brett Gardner now. Now the pitch.
The left fielder, number 11.
Way in front of a great slider that time. Outside for a ball, 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes.
Something that stood out to me in this game is the lineup's lack of a solid plan at the plate. Seems like way too many guys are chasing pitches out of the zone and trying to hit pitchers like that one down and away. There's no success in that.
Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now. Aaron Judge will be next. Lifted the other way to left center. Waiting on it is Benintendi. He's got it 1 away. Here's big Aaron Judge.
Now pitching for the Red Sox.
Set, here it comes.
Number 32.
Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Missed with a breaking ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Has smoked, but right into the shift. On to Moreland, and that's in time for the second out. Here's Didi Gregorius. Career numbers against Matt Barnes. He's gone 3 for 6. And a curveball that started low and broke lower, ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 2-1.
1 strike.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
3-2, full count. Grounded to the right. Moreland's there. The flip to the pitcher covering as that will retire the side. Digging in once again, Jackie Bradley Jr. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Lifted the other way out to left center. Gardner has to run a ways before he gets there in time to record the out. How about that? First pitch of the at-bat. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. Possible game winners at second base here with 1 away. Fouled away. Runner's on his way to third. He swings and misses. Throw down. And he will be nailed at third. Giancarlo Stanton now, and he'll be the one to begin the inning. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Really deceptive changeup there. Very well executed. It looks like it just sort of dies when it gets close to the plate.
Oh my, this ball is crushed. Where will this one end up? And as Yankees fans hear on television quite frequently, see ya. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Popped him up. Moreland is under it. And that's the first out of the inning. Here's Miguel Anderson. First delivery to him on the way. And that one stayed too low, apparently. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty D, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
1-1, here it comes. And it's fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. Hit hard back up the middle. Played on the backhand. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Leading off the inning, J.D. Martinez. And they'll need him to get something going here. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Sliced hard on the ground, and this is through into right field, so the tying runs aboard to kick off the inning. Digging in and looking for more, Mitch Moreland. They'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. No balls and a strike to count. High in the air into shallow left center. Gardner on the move. 1 out. So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Sander Bogart. Zach Britton enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning. Martinez, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Now a fastball as he has to lean out of the way there.
Not sure if that was a purpose pitch or not, but I liked it. As a pitcher, sometimes you've got to be willing to back the guy off the plate by running something hard inside. You can't just let guys be comfortable standing in the batter's box against you.
From the stretch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. tying and winning runs on base here with one big out. Had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
And there's out number 2. Ready for another shot now, Eduardo Nunez. In previous meetings with Britain over the years, just a 1 for 9. No balls and 1 strike. Slow roller back to the mound. Throw on to first, and the Yankees finally put this one to bed in 12 innings as the ball game is over. And the Yankees offense was led in large part by this man, Giancarlo Stanton. Picture perfect there. He's our top player of the game.
Well, he blasted a couple of balls over the wall in this one. Really put the guys on his back and carried him to the victory.
3 runs on 7 hits. No errors. They left 5 men on base. For the Red Sox, 2 runs, 9 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base.
Well, the Santa Ana winds are kicking, leaving us nothing but clear skies over Dodger Stadium in L.A. Today, we've got a good Clayton Kershaw will be on the mound for the boys in blue. Dan, any thoughts?
Well, Clayton Kershaw, he just breathes different air than everybody else. The best pitcher in the game of baseball. Good fastball, good changeup, good cutter, and a terrific curveball. When you think about the Cy Young Award, he's always in the mix. He's good, he's strong, he's left-handed, and he's quite simply one of the greatest pitchers of all time.
Here's Joe Panik, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. Here's the first pitch to him. Fouled off. The windup and the 0-1. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.